Elizabeth with your Hollywood Life says, and we've got to talk about Kylie Jenner's love life. So wild rumors have been flying about Kylie dating Tyga, but of course this caused a huge controversy because Tyga's 24 years old and Kylie's only 17. Now Tyga and Kris Jenner have already addressed these rumors, so we've got to talk about it. Emily, what is the latest?
All right, this is insane, guys. We have broke this story that Kylie and Tyga are refraining from actually dating because, you know, it's not really legal at this point. But on October 21st, Kris Jenner called into Ryan Seacrest's radio show and said that Kylie's not dating anybody, not dating Tyga, and that he's just a close family friend. We know that's true because Kim is really close with Blac Chyna, who is Tyga's ex. Are you following? We're trying here. Now, Bruce Jenner, he's also actually okay with this. He says that they're fine. He thinks that it's a non-sexual relationship, and that's what our source says. But I don't know as a father if that makes sense, if he'd be okay with it.
Let's just back up also. Now, we know that the reason that the rumors all started is that Kylie and Tyga have been hanging out a lot together and have gone out to dinner together. And in fact, we have Hollywood Life exclusive reporting that when they're seen out together, that Tyga's treating her just like a gentleman. He pulls out the chair for her. He definitely thinks very highly of Kylie. And we also hear that the real reason that she's hanging out on tour with him in Europe is because she wants to start a music career, and he really believes in her. He thinks that she is so talented, in fact, that she could be the next Madonna.
Okay, I'm so confused as to where that comes from, but I guess I'll go with it. Tyga's now gone on record. He spoke to Vibe magazine and said that he's not dating Kylie, but they are close. They hang out. He even hangs out with Kendall and Lord Scott Disick. So, I mean, maybe he's just maybe that's where he's getting his gentleman skills from. I don't know. But of course, he actually just moved across the street from Chloe. So it does make sense. They're all just hanging out. Maybe they're all just family friends, and this is just way more innocent than it looks.
This is very complicated, but I do need to point out that Tyga actually broke off his relationship with Blac Chyna back in August, but then in the middle of all these dating rumors with Kylie Jenner, Blac Chyna posted this sexy photo of herself laying in bed with Tyga on October 17th, and then she posted another photo of them with their child, King Cairo. So maybe they were back together. I don't really know. It's complicated.
So one other thing is the caption on Blac Chyna's picture of them laying in bed was, quote, "By the way, he said, I'm not missing no meals," which, as you may know, is a reference to Baby Got Back. So maybe that Tyga likes her big butt is what she's saying. I mean, we gotta read between the lines. They're not together anymore, but maybe they're still involved.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like they're officially split. But you know what? I'm much more concerned about the fact that there is Kylie. She's 17, and she is traipsing around Europe with a bunch of hip-hop artists and rappers and going to all kinds of clubs. I mean, she's 17. Most 17-year-olds are in school, and they have a curfew. I've got a 17-year-old. There's no way she would be out on the road unchaperoned. I just don't get it. I think her parents are certainly very tolerant, but I would be worried about her.
Bonnie, when I was 17, I was definitely not frolicking around Europe and going to clubs. I had a curfew. My mom set one for me too. But we want to hear from you guys, so click on us or above to subscribe and let us know. Do you think that Kylie and Tyga are really just friends, or is there more to this story? Bye, guys. Harry Styles has a hot new or newish girlfriend, but I want to get into why it's even news that Harry is dating an older woman, because girls always date older men and it's no big deal, so it's kind of like a double standard to me. But first, Emily, who is this girl that stole my heart by stealing Harry?